There is a seriously misunderstood truth in this world. The smartest people often appear to be the most lonely. It is not because they are antisocial or do not fit in, but because their brains run a program others can't grasp. A 75-year Harvard study reveals a key insight. High cognition people spend 47% more time alone. This solitude is their secret weapon for intelligence. Today, you will understand why smart people stay alone. We will decode the operating mode of high cognitive minds and gain a new perspective that redefines loneliness. Stop wasting your precious cognitive resources. Imagine birthing relativity in solitude like Einstein, or discovering gravity during isolation like Newton. Does that not sound cool? This behavior is actually a brilliant evolutionary strategy. But first, we must crack how the brain processes info. Our brain is a processor with limited bandwidth. Nobel winner Daniel Kahneman discovered this limit. Your cognitive resources are finite, like a battery. High cognitive people know this truth best. Their brains run like high-performance computers. Small talk is like opening 50 browser tabs at once. Each interaction consumes precious RAM memory. Studies show they need 2.3 hours alone to recover. This is not dramatic. It is a physiological need. Their brains work harder during social interaction. It is like driving an F1 car in a traffic jam. High cognitive brains are optimized for complex problems. They are not designed for idle chit-chat. They calculate the ROI of social interactions. They only invest in relationships that bring value. Evolutionarily, this preference is a superpower. Psychologist Kanazawa calls it the Savanna IQ theory. Ancestors focused on survival and reproduction. But smart brains evolved to solve abstract problems. This creates a massive evolutionary mismatch. High IQ people are evolution's early adopters. They adapted to the complexity of the modern world. Solitude is their key adaptation strategy. Ordinary brains are still using Windows 95, while high cognitive brains have upgraded to Windows 11. They do not need external validation. Their default mode network is highly active alone. This network handles self-reflection and planning. Solitude is not a punishment, but a reward. High IQ people are 32% happier when solitary. It is like a VIP lounge for the brain, where they build complex mental models and solve problems requiring deep focus. Solitude is a structured cognitive activity. They engage in mental time travel, simulating scenarios and combining concepts. This state triggers creative alpha wave activity. Breakthroughs are born in these moments. Relativity, gravity, symphonies. These are the direct dividends of solitude. They are not antisocial, they are pro-quality social. They follow the 80-20 rule of social value. The Harvard Grant study confirmed this truth. Relationship quality predicts happiness, not quantity. They prefer one deep talk over 3 parties. Their social algorithm is more precise. It is like a Michelin meal versus fast food. They seek cognitive nutrition, not social calories. Their network is small but extremely deep. They maintain fewer than 100 stable relationships. Solitude is the incubator for creativity. Brain networks converse uniquely when alone, creating those eureka moments. They balance perfectly between solitude and social, like a surfer between the ocean and the waves. Innovation happens in the transition zone. Solitude generates the raw idea. Socializing validates and optimizes it. Bill Gates takes think weeks alone annually. Steve Jobs used meditation for cognitive gain. Modern society destroys our ability to be alone. High cognitive people feel this pollution first. They are highly sensitive to information overload. Yet society stigmatizes this sensitivity. We live in a culture that rewards extroverts. Income and solitude have a U-shaped relationship. 2 to 4 hours of solitude correlates with success. Open offices unintentionally punish deep thinkers. We need a cognitive revolution regarding solitude. Solitude is an objective choice. Loneliness is pain. They enjoy solitude, but do not enjoy loneliness. Solitude is a choice. Loneliness is distress. Enjoying solitude is a sign of inner wealth. How can you use these strategies? First, calculate your social ROI. Protect your alone time like an important meeting. Upgrade your solitude, No phones. Deep thinking exercises your cognitive muscles. Find your 3-to-1 ratio. We underestimate the value of solitude. It is not fear, it is respect for cognition. Great thoughts are born in silence, not noise. The advantage lies in how much you disconnect. It is about how deep you can see. Solitude is another form of participation. You are participating with the eternal,